Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Turn your craft into a business. You know what? Your craft is anything that you create. You know, you have people, I've talked about the creator economy before, but just your craft. And your craft could be anything. You could be a wood maker, or you could be real good at making wood, like from hand. You could be an artisan. You could make bread from scratch. It could be anything, food. You could be an artist, a writer. That's my craft right there. I love to write. I love to write. Haven't written rather like I needed to, but that's still my true love right there. I'm gonna tell you what, regardless of your craft, turn it into a business. It could be art. And somebody say, well, artists is tough for artists. Well, it's tough for anybody, really. But say you're an artist, you got some good stuff you can put you can put on a t-shirt. Or say you're a poet. Say you're a poet, you're a real deep poet. That's a big business now if you think about it, just to put like a little saying or a quick phrase on a shirt. Make that into some money. Indeed, write some poetry books. Or whatever, do some YouTube videos spitting your poetry, you know, talking about the beauty of the woman, how she graces you with her presence. Yeah, poetry ain't one of my crafts. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you what, because one of the beauties of the economy, like everybody's always talking trash about the economy and everything, and even though there's plenty of jobs people don't want to work on, I'm talking about how much they make. But one of the beauties of the era, you can actually make money with your craft. You have platforms where like say your craft is designing jewelry, and I've known men and women jewelry designers, they were making money like crazy. That's their craft. They literally crafting the jewelry. And with the platforms they have now, you can sell it directly. Indeed, you can get on a Facebook, you can get on an IG. If I ever bothered to get on TikTok, you could probably do it there too. Like I said, let me just say something real quick about that, because I know some people, hey, get on TikTok. I gotta see the monetization first. That's the only reason. Shoot. I don't take a platform seriously unless they got some monetization plan. Seriously. I don't want it based on just, let me just get on there. Like IG, just real quick, they starting to offer subscription services. Like people can have it. So I'm just gonna work whatever I gotta do to get there. I'll see. I already got something I can potentially receive payment for my reels now. So that's just an aside. But anyway, that could be a craft right there. Shoot, just taking IG pictures, like your craft is just being able to take good pictures. Your craft could be as a photographer. Let's think about that photography thing. With social media now, someone can make money just by being able to take good pictures. They can make money just by being able to take good pictures. Let me use the IG example. You got a lot of professional photographers on there. Now, these professional photographers, especially combined with the subscription services that IG is rolling out, they can make money. And that's off their craft, just taking a picture. Just taking a picture. Without putting my son's business out there, he's getting to a point he can actually make some money just by taking pictures. I ain't gonna get too much into what he do, but because it's a craft for him, he just loves taking pictures. He just loves taking pictures. So, in fact, on IG, there's a few pictures of me he's taken. In fact, on my main men's channel, I got those two videos of two opening videos. One, me walking from my dining room to my living room, and then another one walking up the steps. My son took both of them. So he has a definite future, and that could be his craft. He really loves photography. He could really make that into a business. So that's important. So whatever it is, like anything you create, you can be an artist. Let me get into all the crafts and the social media platforms. You could sell your stuff, like a platform like Etsy. Many people, many men and women, probably a lot of women primarily. And there was another one I think that existed, Poshmark, I think it was called. I don't know if it's still there, but I had met a young lady and she said she had some stuff there. And it's incredible. You can, I mean, blogging is still, depending on where you blogging at, people still reading those blogs. There is so much you can do to make money. Let me use that craft thing again. On Amazon, they got a program where you can just write serialized short stories and potentially make some money. It's an incredible thing. So my point though is with the technology now, regardless of what it is, because one thing, back in the day, it was very tough to make money at a craft. Like the term starving artist was real. Nowadays, if I don't care what your art is, music, whatever, with the different platforms, you can make money. I got jazz playing. Somebody might just say, you know what? And I need to maybe just do a quick search on it. You probably have some jazz musicians just getting on YouTube and just playing their music. Probably do. I don't usually check out this stuff, any type of music. And then all they had to do is monetize it. All they have to do is monetize it. You know, it's so incredible. It's so incredible now. And see, here's the beauty of monetizing your craft, turning it into a business. The best way to be successful at anything is to love what you do. You are doing that craft because you love it. Because let's be real, most people would do their craft for free. Most people would do whatever craft they have, they will do it for free. That's how much they love it. Now imagine making money for it. And one of the keys is don't commercialize yourself. Like whatever it is, don't change your stuff up just to make money though. Whatever your craft is, there's an audience out there. And depending on how you set up everything, you don't have to have the majority of people, but still make a lot of money. Like Patreon, a lot of content creators use Patreon. You have a lot of, that was mainly created for artists. That was musicians of that ilk. I shouldn't say ilk, of that type. And they were making money for it because, see, whatever craft you have, especially with social media, you can reach globally. And say you're a content creator. You're a content creator. With a few, depending on how much you charge on your something like a Patreon, depending on how much you charge, you can make your monthly bills. Seriously, you can make your monthly bills. And so that's a powerful thing. Like on my Patreon, I typically average maybe 300 people a month. 300 people a month. Yeah, I can pay all my bills with it for what I charge for my levels. Just off Patreon. So imagine you got a couple thousand. And somebody would say that's tough, but then with social media, you could have 5 fans, like literally just 5 fans in Washington, D.C., maybe 7 in L.A., 4 in Seattle. But you take just in the United States, just all the cities, it could add up real quick. Just a few people. I'm saying just a few people, depending on what your craft is, what you selling, or what you're promoting. It could be music. It could be food that you can ship. I've known people who were shipping food. It could be whatever. And you'd be surprised how far you can go with just a relative handful of people. It's actually, in many ways for artists, it's better than what it used to be. Way better than it used to be. You used to have a sponsor and all of this. You know, so many authors. You got a lot of authors making money just off of maybe an Amazon, just off of ebooks. And they're not even the best written books, I'm gonna be real with you. But all you need with the atmosphere now, you can reach 4 billion people. You could probably live very well if you make 6 figures, depending on your product, off of 2,000 people across the planet, just because they like your work. And you can also reach your audience better. It's so much to it. But here's the thing. It has to be something that you love and something you have a passion for. And you can make money off of it. Now more than ever. All right? So anyway, that's all I got for now. Get back with y'all later. Peace and wait, dang. Sometimes I forget which channel I'm on. I gotta do it right. Let's go make that money.